What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark 88. We back with another video. I'm out here. I ain't feel like putting the setup today. Just feel like coming to y'all live from the camera, from the iPhone. But basically, I was just thinking on the way home from work, this video is gonna be about friends, and honestly, why you don't need them, and honestly, why you probably better off without them. Because we all had that phase in our life, and a lot of people still go through that phase where we have these friends, these so-called friends, these so-called people who gonna have our back. But 9 times out of 10, when shit go down, where these motherfuckers at? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not speaking from an experience. Now, I had friends come in and out of my life. Shit that they wasn't really friends in the first place. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really rocking for me in the first place. Now, you have a lot of people who are introverted, you know what I'm saying? And they can be like, oh, I don't fit in. Oh, I don't drink, so I don't go out to the club, or I don't go out to the parties, or I don't smoke the gas, so I don't fit in with that crowd. And that's kind of fucked up that you think like that, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, we're not gonna talk about the bad shit. We're gonna talk about the good side of not having friends and these fake people, you know what I'm saying, in your life. Because me personally, I would rather have one good friend or zero friends at all than rather be consumed and be around these fake people. Now, if you can agree with that, give me a thumbs up on this video. Because I will say this: a lot of people are afraid to be alone. And I'm not really talking about companionship, but I'm just talking about in general. You'll rarely meet people who will go to a restaurant and eat by themselves. You'll rarely meet people who will go to a movie theater and see a movie by themselves. When is the last time you did something by yourself? Because I tell you this: when you die, these caskets, they don't come in no bunk beds. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in there by yourself. So, you came in this world alone. You're gonna die alone. But let's talk about something else. You ever been in a situation to where I'm sweating and shit? You ever been in a situation where you're around these people and say you just feel this pull, you know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, something don't feel right. And that could be something you can do. You could be doing something in a bad situation, or it just don't feel right. Like you said, you just don't fit in. Like you saying, like, I'll give you an example. I started smoking the gas, the good gas, I started smoking heavy, really like religiously about a few months ago. I used to smoke every day. And what I did see was, when I stopped blowing that gas, about half the people on my phone stopped hitting me up. Half of them, you know what I'm saying? The hoes, females, dudes, whatever, the plug, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Now, I did have a select few. That still hit me up, but you see what I'm saying? Those wasn't really my friends. Now, if you still hitting me up, post my weed days and you watching this video, hey, salutes to you. You a real one, you know what I'm saying? But if not, hey, you doing what's best for you. You feel me? So that's just a prime example of that. Not that, you know what I'm saying, they're not really for you. They're for what you can do for them at that time, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people want to have somebody to smoke with, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to have somebody to go to the party with, go to the bar with, go plot on these hoes with. Now, for instance, coming from a dude's perspective, a lot of dudes be like, oh, let's go talk to these females, right? But sometimes that's not your route. That's not what you want to do with your life. That's not what you want to do in that time period, and you too afraid to say no. You too afraid to say no, bro. That's not for me right now. But you gonna end up doing it because you supposedly rock with this dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's supposed to be your boy. But if he was really your boy, and he had what's in best interest for you, not only what's for him, he would be like, all right, I feel my boy ain't feeling this. I'm gonna go do it by myself. You cool? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, we spend so much time with other people, we don't even know ourselves. We surround ourselves with all these people with bad morals, and it's fucking us up internally. Like I always want to say, the physical, that's only one half of it. You know what I'm saying? You still have the whole other side. All that stuff that's inside. When you feeling that stuff, your intuition, whatever you want to call it, your divine self, your divine spirit, listen, man. Listen to what that person on the inside is telling you. It's you. That's the real you. Like I said, you can feel when something's going wrong. So if you don't have any friends, good. Because don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as like, okay, I'm going to use the fact that I don't have all these people in my life distracting me from what I want to do. I'm going to use that to propel myself. I'm going to use this solitude to prepare myself. I'm going to use this solitude to elevate myself. Don't be afraid of, being alone. Because, in alone it can be dark, you know what I'm saying? It can be very dark. But If you just keep going forward little by little, you're gonna start to see light. You're gonna start to shed light on other people. Now, I'm not saying you ain't gotta hang out with nobody if that's not what you want to do. But for instance, like if you this person and you just feeling like, damn, what they doing is not right, and you know that they don't have no guidance, you know what I'm saying? You could try to lead them. You could try to conform them and change them for what's better. But hey, if they want to listen, they'll listen. But if not, they're not gonna listen. So I just want to say, y'all gotta stop looking like having no friends is bad. Stop looking like, not fitting in is bad just because you ain't popping. You ain't lame. You cool as fuck. You probably one of the realest niggas you know. I'm one of the realest niggas I know. You feel me? And that's just facts. You probably one of the realest niggas on your team and you don't even know it. You over here saluting all these other people on your squad or whoever you fuck with, like you putting them above you. And you going out and hanging out with all these people and doing this, that, and the third. But when you come home and you're in that solitude, what are you doing for yourself? You putting other people before you. And supposedly you have no friends. You don't fit in. Shit, it's good that you don't fit in. It's good that you don't fit in that puzzle. It's good that you don't fit in that equation that everybody in the world is fitting in because, hey, I'm telling you, if you realize this on your own, you know what I'm saying, or if you came to this video, you're in the right place. You came here for the right information. You came here because you feeling a certain feeling and you just probably either had enough of this shit, you know what I'm saying, you want to change. You in the best opportunity of your life right now to make something happen, not only because you're alive and you're breathing, but because you were aware enough to know that you don't have no friends, that you can't depend on nobody. You have to depend on yourself. That's why you're in the best opportunity to do what you got to do and do what's best for you. So I'm going to close this video out short, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to cut it under 10 minutes. You don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself. Y'all talk about self-care, you see all this spiritual stuff, when we say spiritual, it's good and bad spirits too. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surrounding yourself around these people. And if you know they on some fuck shit, yes, when I say fuck shit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all may not call it that, but when you know they on some flip shit, you know what I'm saying? Remove yourself from the situation. That's the only way you're going to elevate. When you're able to identify what's going on in the situation and remove yourself from that situation, you're going to start losing a lot of friends. Hell, you may start losing a lot of family members because not everybody's going to have that best interest for you. And you can't be afraid. Like, it don't matter if you was friends with this person, this girl, this dude for 10 plus years. They could have been fucking your life up for 10 plus years, and I'll guarantee you there's somebody out there. If you want somebody to be your friend or a companion or whatever, there's somebody out there who's gonna match you, if not go above. There's somebody out there, so we don't gotta settle for this shit. Like I said, would you rather? This is a question. Think about this. Would you rather have 0 friends or have a bunch of fake friends, or 0 good people in your life, or a bunch of fake people? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, a lot of times, ask yourself this: are you one of those fake people? Are you one of those people promoting that shit and fucking up somebody else's life? Fix your life, man. Just really think about that shit. Just really think about it today. You know what I'm saying? We out.